Well, hey, hi, hello. How's it going? How are you doing tonight? It is Monday, and I hope you're having an excellent start to your week. I hope, as usual, my voice compared to the music sounds alright. Y'all, listen, here's the thing. Tonight, we're starting a new Nancy Drew. And you know what that means? Even though I have the same profile set up in OBS, no two Nancy Drew games are the same. No. Every one of them has to be so completely different to stream. The setup is different. I mean, like, it's... So anyway, the point is that before we get started, first, when I opened up the game, like snowflakes, oh well, you know, you're not wrong. I'm also glad you're doing good, Lemon Drops. Glad to hear that. But when I went to first set up the game, right? It didn't want to run, so I ran into that issue. Now it seems to be working fine, and by that I mean after it started wanting to run, it about half the time it will start showing, you know, at the beginning it shows her interactive, and then it'll show like the title of the game, right? So about half the time it shows those things in the wrong aspect ratio, as well as not the right colors, and it's not good. But as soon as it gets to the title screen, everything seems to be okay. And you know what I didn't do? Is play the beginning of the game to make sure that it would run smoothly. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I didn't think to do that earlier when I was testing things. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine, right? We'll just... God damn. We'll just play it for as long as we can. Man, I read a few things about some people experiencing frequent crashes with this game. And hopefully we won't run into any of that. But you never know with Nancy Drew. So, oh, and this is an older Nancy Drew game, which means that as soon as I bring it up on the screen, I'm gonna do my best to not tab out of it as what was I saying? I'm gonna try not to tab out of the game as much as I can. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna try not to tab out. That's what I'm saying. Because it'll minimize the entire game, which won't be too bad, because this is what you'll see. So, I mean, it's not that bad. But you won't be able to hear or see anything, so, you know. Anyway. Alright. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? I'm doing alright, by the way. Thank you for asking. Been kind of, like, eh. But I'm doing okay. And thanks. Yeah, the music's pretty nice, isn't it? This is a playlist that I haven't really played for y'all. All the music I play is like at the beginning and ending of the streams. They're all by Harris Heller. But yeah, this is a nice playlist. I like it too. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take it away. So we can bring up the game. Let's try it. Let's see what we've got. Y'all ready? Here we go. Oh, yep, see, that's what I was talking about. It's not... Oh. Alright, but see, title screen looks a-okay. So, I think we'll be fine. Oh, no. Alright. Oh, God! Jesus. Okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Okay, so I just, welcome to another Nancy Drew. The Secret of Shadow Ranch. Alright, I just like to hear the music. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to my latest case, The
Oh my
Secret
God.
of Shadow Ranch. To start, choose Junior or Senior.
Okay, is
Dear
Nancy
Hannah, well, I made it to
just,
Shadow
like,
Ranch.
a little
but
bit
I'm afraid
loud
all is not
to
well.
anybody?
The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on some kind of emergency. They had
Is that-
Dave Gregory, he's their foreman. Dear
Is it
Hannah,
okay?
well,
Maybe I made it worse.
welcome to my latest case, The Secret of Shadow Ranch. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Gameplay Overview.
Bitch, we're veterans. Nancy Drew. Who? Alright, so we're gonna be a junior detective.
Dear Hannah, well, I made it to Shadow Ranch.
Here we go.
But I'm afraid all is not well. The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on some kind of emergency. They had Dave Gregory, he's their foreman, pick me up at the airport. He gave me a phone number, told me to call the Raleighs at that number as soon as I got
That's right.
settled in, and refused to tell me anything else.
Junior
In fact, he
detective for
barely
life.
said 2 words to me the whole ride to the ranch. What's worse, Bess and George aren't here yet, which is very strange. Because even though we had to take different flights, we figured we'd get into Phoenix at about the same time.
They're gonna
Being
be
here
here.
without them feels odd.
Oh my
After
God.
all, the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle, not mine. I wouldn't even be here if Bess and George hadn't begged them to invite me out to the ranch for 2 weeks, too. Until about 3 months ago, the Raleighs owned a clothing store. Bess said it was always their dream to sell the store and buy a cattle ranch. I hope they're okay, but frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch is, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this place. Love, Nancy.
Yeah, it's your imagination, kid. Alright, so we're just continuously going to the right. Still, oh my God, oh geez, okay, okay. Still fixing up the front porch. Use the back door. Dave. Thanks, Dave. It's been a little bit since, we've played an older Nancy Drew game. Look at this arrow. It feels so nostalgic. Wow. Oh! There's the music. Here we go. Oh, hell yeah! This brings me back to my times on the ranch. The good old days. Know what I'm saying? Just makes me miss being out there, watching the sunsets, eating rattlesnake pie, riding my horses, all of them simultaneously at once, across the ranch, lassoing vermin. Nothing like the good old day. Okay. Charlene or Purcell? Let's see. I don't know. Man. I have no idea. I was gonna say beef stew. Then I was like, I don't know if that sounds country enough. What's more ranch-ish? Rattlesnake pie. I don't know. Right? Winner of the Catherine Coop Award for Historical Excellence. Like wind through my heart. Wow. Oh. To bed. Charlene. Oh, Charlena. My bad. I don't know. Oh, we can't read it? Oh, no. I want to read it. Oh, well. Hey. Welcome to River Heights Wireless. Okay. So we have a phone. That's nice. Y'all, I just can't take it any longer. Why can't we call Ned here? We can't call Ned. We can call Bess Marvin. Probably reach George. We can call Frank and Joe. We can call home. Whoa, we can call home. I wonder if Ned will pick up. Maybe we can talk to Hannah, though. And we can talk to Bess's aunt and uncle, the Raleighs. Okay, so let's call Bess. Better pick up. Better pick up.
Hello?
Hi, Bess, it's me.
Oh
I'm
my
at the
God.
ranch. Where are you guys?
Omaha.
Wait.
Omaha? As in Nebraska?
Our plane had to land here so they could fix some radio problem, and now they're saying... It's Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, George.
Now they're saying we may be here for hours.
What?
Hours? You're kidding.
Who knows what's really going on? Yeah, no one around here ever gives you a straight answer. So what's going on there?
What? I'm gonna be on this ranch all by myself? Well, you know what? That gives us plenty of time to start snooping around. Undetected. Except for, of course, Bess's aunt and uncle will be there because they own it. But, you know, it's they're not even gonna know. Ranch dressing? Wait, what? Ranch dressing. Oh, who's been my favorite person for Nancy to call? You know, I love calling Ned. He's never really that useful, but I love calling him. But we barely get to do it, and it makes me so upset. But I like calling Ned. Who's your favorite person? There's so many different people that we've talked to. I do get upset when we can't call Bess and George also.
You're not going to believe this.
Oh
You're
my gosh,
not
you
gonna
got a mystery
believe
to solve,
this.
don't you? I can hear it in your voice. What's happened? Tell us.
All I know so far is the Raleighs sent one of their ranch hands to pick me up at the
You
airport
don't need a comma
instead
there.
of meeting my plane themselves.
That is weird. Yeah, that doesn't sound like Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet at all. Are they there at the ranch?
Nope. The ranch hand who picked me up told me I could reach them at this phone number he gave me.
So what'd they say?
I haven't called them yet.
So call them! Yeah, and as soon as you do, call us. We're so bored. George just bought a book on 19th century clothing and accessories.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looked halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us know, okay?
Sounds good to me.
In the meantime, call Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet. I mean, not only have you got our curiosity going, but we're bored, Nancy. Bored!
I hear ya. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
You better!
I love them. I mean, biased or not, you know, Bess and George are just great characters. And yeah, they're usually pretty helpful. I agree. I agree. Even if you call Bess and she tells you one thing, and then you call George and she tells you the exact same thing, you know, it's fine. It's still useful information. And typically more useful info than anyone else will give you. Let's call Frank and George. Frank and Joe, rather.
What is it this time?
Excuse me?
Nancy! Hi! Sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Oh, wow, that's... Wait. We have cell phones. Doesn't he have caller ID? Hello?
Am I calling at a bad time?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank.
I thought you were this guy we're doing some work for.
You guys are on a case? That's great.
No, it's not. Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
What do you mean?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop. He left it in a restaurant.
Only he keeps calling us.
Yeah, like every 2 minutes.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Why not?
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real
Oh,
reason
wow.
we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah, if we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave a message for the 9 millionth time. So Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
Wait a minute. If he was calling on the phone that they're currently talking on, we wouldn't be able to hear that beeping, right? Because it's only on their end. So we shouldn't have been able to hear it. Unless, of course, it's on a different phone. But then why would he pick up this phone and be like, the rude way that he was to us, thinking it was the other guy, if the guy is calling on the other... Anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The Raleighs, you know, Bess and George's aunt and uncle, they're missing.
Missing? What do you mean?
I mean, they're not here, and no one will tell me where they are. I have their phone number. I'm supposed to call them.
So why haven't you called them?
You know.
I thought I'd call you.
Now look, Nancy, Frank and I are witty and charming and interesting and great fun to talk to and all
Okay.
that. But are you nuts? You've got a mystery on your hands. Call them.
Right.
I can't even call Ned. Wait, who are we calling?
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check.
Okay, I don't even know what I did. Directory. Okay, let's call home.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
That's Hannah.
It's Nancy. Just calling to say hi. You don't need to call me back. Bye.
Hi, just calling home because I just wanted to say hi, but don't worry, I'm much too busy, so if you call me back, I'm not gonna pick up because I'm on a mystery case, so bye. I feel very cynical today, I'm sorry. Hope everyone's here for that.
Hello, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy, are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not.
Nancy can't come to the phone right now. She's dead. I mean, what?
Is everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. Oh, I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom for
What
Pete's
did I
sake.
say? Rattlesnakes.
Did you say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
Oh my god. You don't poke at rattlesnakes, kids. Like, you're just gonna provoke it. What the hell? This guy lives on a ranch. He should know this by now. Anyway.
How bad?
Well, his arm swelled up something awful, and
They
he
could have
was
made
feeling
pie
pretty
with it.
poorly by the time we finally got him here.
What were they
Fine.
thinking?
She's exaggerating.
Oh, Ed, you wish. Anyway, dear, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go home right now.
No, you're not. If I don't stay here with him, he'll get up and walk right out that door.
No, I won't.
Would you rather that Bess and George and I postpone our visit?
Oh, good heavens, no. I won't hear of it. You're going to go on as if none of this ever happened.
So I'm
You
gonna run
just
the ranch
go get
now,
a horse
right?
from Tex. He's the head wrangler. And go riding to your heart's content. I told Shorty to go ahead with the cookout I planned for
yeah.
tonight, and...
The envelope. Have her take that envelope to Mary.
Oh, good idea. There's an envelope in the roll-top desk in the den marked Mary. If you could ride over to Mary Yazzie and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
I'd love to. Is there an address on the envelope?
Dave will tell you how to get there.
She's gonna have to get the key to the desk from him, too.
Ooh, a
Oh,
key.
that's right. I always lock the roll-top. Dave has the key. Oh, dear. It seems like there was something else I wanted to tell you.
The horse, Bet. Tell her about the phantom horse.
Did he say phantom horse?
Yes. You see, last night we...
Hello, Mr. Raleigh.
Wait.
Time for those tests.
I
Uh-oh.
read this
We
book.
have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun. Just be sure to wear a hat and drink plenty of water. It's gonna be another hot one. Bye!
No, wait. Just tell me about the... Phantom horse?
Yeah, probably nothing to worry about. Oh my. Y'all, I read the book. I just remembered that I read this book. But That was a couple years ago, and I don't remember anything that happened, so that's probably perfect for this. Let's see. Ooh, urgent email. What does it say? Call us as soon as you can. Now, pronto, immediately, BNG. Okay, okay. Okay. Rattlesnakes in Arizona. We got the western diamondback. It's the most common. Adults are commonly 4 to 5 feet long. Damn. It's got a flat, triangular shaped head, long tubular, retractable fangs, oval eye pupils. Wow. They're excellent swimmers. Great. Alright, so we're not going swimming this summer. Alright, let's see. So we're supposed to call Bess and George, but I kind of want to snoop. We got some books to look at. Right? No? Hello? City Slicker's Guide to Ranch Horses, Book 2. Okay, basic care. Oh, look at the... Basic care and feeding of a ranch horse. Unlike horses used primarily for recreation or competition. What is with this music? Most ranch horses spend their off hours outdoors, sometimes under the protection of trees or a lean-to, rarely in an enclosed stall, and in the cold winter months, they're likely to grow long, shaggy coats. But their basic nutritional requirements are exactly the same as any other working horse. Cool. Because a horse, left to its own devices in the wild, would spend all its time looking for and eating grass and other vegetation. Its digestive system is set up for the continuous consumption of relatively small amounts of food. Digestion is... Why can I not say that? Digestion is aided by the continuous movement of the horse as it forages. Bleh. Food equals 1.5% to 3% of body weight a day. Wow. Are we gonna have to feed the horse? Is this important, vital information to the game? Alright, everyone, take this down. Oats, corn, soybean meal, timothy, alfalfa, brome grass. Huh. Munch. Go by the weight of the grain, not by its volume. Divide the ration into at least 2 feedings. Uh-oh. Improper feeding. They can get swollen tissue. Oh, the poor little horses. Pressure causes pain. If the swelling is severe, blood flow may stop and the tissue may die, resulting in permanent damage to the horse's feet. Oh, poor little horse. What color is that horse? Can you guess the colors of the horses? What color is this horse? It's chestnut. Correct. Oh God. Why are we still here? Okay, so remember all the different kinds of horses. We're probably going to need to remember. Oh, here's the roll top. They are very pretty, aren't they? There's so many different kinds.
Hmm.
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 Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so it's one of those games where the music it just cuts out for a while, so that's cool. Hey, book 1! It's the 21st century and they still use horses? Wow. Cowboys can keep track of cattle grazing. Oh, there's the music. The quarter horse. I'm at a ranch learning about horses.
Frances Humber. Wonder who she was.
I bet that is important. Whatever that is. Pocket watch? I don't know.
Phoenix and surrounding areas will be hot and dry today, with temperatures expected to reach the mid-90s by 5 this afternoon. After that, temperatures will begin to drop, with a nighttime low in the mid-60s. Most areas to the south and west of Phoenix can expect more heat for the next several days, while areas to the north and east should also expect rapidly developing thunderstorms. So if you're going to be hiking, biking, camping, or horseback riding, be aware that sudden downpours and flash floods are always a possibility at this time of year.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is it's the perfect day to go hiking and probably put up a tent and stay out on a hill overnight. Why is there a cow head on the fridge? It's a magnet. Okay, it's fine. What are we making? A pinch equals... Oh, these are just measurements. Cool. Conversions, rather. 8 quarts is a peck, 4 pecks is a bushel. Why? Oh, there's the sheriff's number.
I don't need that right now.
Yeah, I need to call the sheriff right now. What do you mean you don't need that? Ooh, Nancy's favorite dessert? That's a good question. I have no idea. Something expensive. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, there's a guy here. That's a person. Oh no. Ooh. Got a bread recipe. Like, that's true. She's had gelato and snow cones. I was gonna say, like, she might go for cake, but that just feels too basic for Nancy. Like, I feel like she'd go for something fancier, but I don't know. Are these real recipes? They look like it. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to... Oh god. I'm gonna have to write down... Nancy Drew baking stream. And we're gonna have to bake all the recipes from this game. Yeah, maybe like a croissant. Probably. That's a good option for her. Shadow Ranch cake. I don't think Nancy would bake anything herself. Like, she would probably get Hannah to make it for her. Or, like, go buy it for her or something. Rattlesnake chili! Look at that! That could be a pie. Just, you know, throw some pie dough over it, bake it. Rattlesnake pie. Easy. Ooh, you got some cayenne, you got some stuff. Wait a minute. No, there's no pie. Pie? Who said anything about pie? Also, hi. How's it going, Andy? Hot or chilled? Both. Maybe half of it hot and the other half chilled. Oh, okay, well there's pie. Let's see. See? Vinegar pie, just for you. Ooh, Fritos? There might be. We could put Fritos on it. There's a taco salad. Maybe there's Fritos in here? Look at that! A bag of corn chips. They didn't specify what kind. And that's the box. Yeah, we should talk to him, probably. Yeah. Oh no, we can face this. Oh, that means we're probably gonna have to bake something. Okay. I didn't sign up to bake anything. I'm just a junior detective. Made my way out to this ranch. Snooping through somebody else's house. Looking at all their recipes. I didn't sign up to make any of them. But I guess we're gonna have to. We can make bread, corn fritters, Shadow Ranch cake. I'm most interested in the cake and adding like chocolate or something in there. Not complete without icing and my marzipan flour. My favorite. Who the hell is FH? Frank Hardy? Why would Frank... No, hang on, no. No. Okay, so far, this game has a great soundtrack. And wonderful, wonderful moments of silence between tracks. Oh, FH. It stands for Fancy Hru. That's right. We got rattlesnake chili. We got more bread. We got taco salad and vinegar pie. I do think these recipes are real. Like, I do think if you try to make it, it's a real recipe. Like I said, Nancy Drew baking stream. At some point, eventually. Oh, yep. We're gonna have to make everything. Great. All right. Hey, that was the same brand of the what is it? The Enigma machine from the last game we played. Hello.
Hey, you must be Nancy. I'm the cook, Shorty Thurmond. Welcome to Shadow Ranch. Come on over here and tell me about yourself. You have talked to the Rawleys, right?
Beth said something about a phantom horse. Do you know what she was talking about?
Sure do. See, I was just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night. It was Dirk Valentine's horse, you know.
The hell is
now
Dirk
it's
Valentine?
a phantom.
So it showed up and then it just was like, "Nee!" and then fucked off. Okay. Hey, Robs, how's it going? Phantom horse or Dirk Valentine?
Dirk Valentine?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber. She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately,
You were
her
close.
daddy was the sheriff.
Hell yeah. Let it be known, my good people, that as of today, this incredible day, July 5th, 2021, in the year of our Lord and Savior, Father Fran, I proclaim this day, Dirk's Day, in honor of Dirk Valentine. May he rest in peace. Wait, what? Rob's what? Oh no. Oh no.
Something tells me this story does not have a happy ending.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged.
Oh shit.
Ever since, the ghost of his horse has been roaming the desert, cursing whoever sees him with
Because they
bad
did
luck.
him dirty. Jeez. Oh, that's right. Oh. That'll be what we say to each other. Exactly, Robs. You got it. Andy, what do you mean? I'm taking it way farther. What do you... How? Why? That hurts my heart soul. After the many months we've spent as friends.
What a great story.
I can't believe you've done this.
All I know is Ed Raleigh sees the horse, and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Hmm. What about frenemies?
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger now, y'all hear?
Hey there, Nancy.
Hey!
Man, I wish the Raleighs were here.
Man.
How come?
I had
I'm
nothing
really
left to
looking
say.
forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice conversation. Especially with all the weird stuff that's going on. I'm so busy getting all their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Well, it's time to go on, get around the ranch. Time for us to go. Oh, there's another man just out here. Okay, great. Wonderful. You know, Robs, you're not wrong. I am immortal. And that's all there is to it. Barrel bending. Is this like a fifth? It's like a... I ruined the joke because I can't think fast enough.
Well, hello there. You got some friends back there?
We got Bob. We got Clyde.
Hi there. You two aren't too shabby looking either.
And Ace. Hi. They're not moving. This one is moving. That one's not moving. Okay, bye, guys. Vampire. I will neither confirm nor deny my existence as a vampire. Can I not pick that up? Wait. Okay. Can we take the hat? Mrs. Raleigh did say we need to wear a hat. It's so daggum hot out here. Horse feeding. Oh! You hear that music? It makes me want to, like, build a barn or something.
Better not go messing around in there. Better not go messing around in there.
Why? What do you mean the white horse has been taxidermied? Well, maybe that's why it's not moving.
Better not go
actually.
messing around in there.
I think you're right. And yeah, doesn't it sound like she's doing one?
Better not go messing around in there.
Better not go messing around in there. Strangers don't last long here. What? Always check your girth before hitting the trail. You got that, chat? Always check your girth. Words to live by. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's right, Lemon. You gotta do it. Oh my god, why is this man just in here? Where do all these men keep coming from? It's not even raining.
So which one are you?
Excuse me?
The Raleigh said they were going to be inviting some young ladies out here. I take it you're one of them.
Okay, so any rational person would probably be like, yeah, I'm just here hanging out, and then slowly back away and get out of that little area as quickly as possible. Because this guy's being creepy.
Yes, I'm Nancy Drew. And you are?
Let me just tell you
I'm
my
the head
name.
wrangler. You want to ride, you come to me. You prove to me you know what you're doing, I may just let you.
Oh, ooh, okay, you know what? I'm okay with this, actually. I know that was very quick, okay? But like, listen. That's also true. He failed to tell us his name. I do want to know his name. I think his name is Tex. I think that's what they said earlier. I don't remember. Check your Garth. This is supposed to be Garth Brooks. Do you have a personal Garth? Wait. Does that sound weird? It all sounds weird. Lemon, we might. Just you wait.
Did you see the Phantom Horse last night?
I saw something. Just what? I still ain't sure. Now, if you want to ride, listen up. First thing you're gonna do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you got a full canteen of water. You can wear that hat over there. It's Mrs. Raleigh's. Got a helmet built right in. Her gloves are on the saddle you'll be using. And you can get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're gonna saddle and bridle your horse. No need to brush him. I do that when I bring him in. Then you're gonna lead him to the mountain block in the corral and mount up. Then I'm gonna ask you some questions. You can't ride outside the corral till you get all the answers right.
So, okay.
If I don't know something, can I just ask you?
Nope. When you're done riding, you're gonna dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off and put him back where you got him. Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
We're not wearing, oh my god, we're not gonna wear a 10-gallon hat. Are you kidding me? We would, oh god, we'd be swimming in it because there's so much water. Did it? I don't know what Garth Brooks looks like. Oh god, 9 of them are fuel for the horse taxi. Probably. That's true. We would drown before it even got any, though. Okay, but are these questions... Because I'm thinking the same thing. Oh my god, no. Are these questions gonna be like... Do we have to remember all the answers? Do we get like a cheat sheet? Can I write them? Can I write all my notes on one note card and take it in for the test?
Which horse would you like me to ride?
The bay over there. Name's Bob. If you get off when you're on the trail, don't tie your reins to nothing. Just drop 'em. And barring an earthquake or something, old Bob will stay put.
May I go riding now?
Nope. With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing. Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
I know, right? I can't. I can't. Okay. Poor George is so bored. She actually bought and is apparently reading a book on the 19th century clothing design. How so not George can you get? Oh, I'm sorry. How so not George can you get? I don't know why I changed. Okay. That's, oh, okay. Ah, so if you hover over them, they will turn and face you. Yes? Wow. Y'all. Oh, look. The anatomy of a horse hoof. Hoof? Hoof? Hoof. Hoof. How do you... Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. It's a good thing this channel is for mature audiences only. Alright, we don't want to go riding yet. This guy out there does not look like the same guy. Why does it look like he's peeing? Okay, he's not. But who is that? It looks like the same guy. No, the other guy was wearing a black hat. Never mind. sound like somebody's dying. It's Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks! Ooh. We got some tomatoes. Wow. Cows! Wait, I want to go to the cows. Okay, I guess we can't. So, that's, you know. Yeah! You can grow eggs. Yeah!
You talked to the Raleighs?
Wait, who are you?
I sure did. Do you think Ed's gonna be all right?
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
I heard that a phantom horse appeared just before it happened. Did you see it too?
It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
So, we didn't get the other guy's name, but, conversation was, really interesting. And then this guy, we don't know his name, and he's, like, preparing himself for our tornado questions. So, you know, usual day for Nancy Drew.
I'm sorry. Am I bugging you?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
Wow, so we could just throw our friend under the bus. Great. Perfect. What's the sex cowboy's name? Oh, God. It should be, though, right? I need to know his
Amateur
name.
detective. It's just kind of a hobby.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
How do you think that rattlesnake wound up in the Raleigh's bedroom?
Probably crawled in through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap. Nighttime's when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
You know, you're not wrong. His movements are very, like... Y'all, sometimes I forget that I don't have a camera turned on. And I'm just over here doing movements or, like, pointing at things, and you can't see anything that I'm doing. Anyway, you saying he's basically Woody? Also, we are having a very long conversation with this guy. I want to know his name.
Could somebody have put it there?
Guess it's possible. Person would have to know how to handle snakes, of course, but then if you work in the desert, that's one of the things that's good to know.
Hey, listen. I'm not doing anything. Okay. For all you know, I could have just made that up.
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire.
See?
First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Okay, so that guy's name is Tex. Shorty is the guy, the cook. Sex cowboy is Tex. I don't know who this guy is.
That Shorty sure likes to talk, doesn't he?
He does his job and he does it good. Far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out to Mary Yazie's, but it's in the den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key ring at the hospital.
Great, thanks.
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral.
Northeast
Can't
out of
miss
the corral.
it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
Why not?
No idea. Not really any of my business.
Well then, why the fuck did you bring it up?
I talked to my friends, Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed. They aren't sure when they're going to get here.
Sorry to hear that. Well, to be honest, I'm not, really. Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of time, and time's one thing we're all running kind of short of around here.
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Robs, you got me. You got me. I mean, I just, you know? Why does it sound like the chickens are dying? Okay. I bet you anything this is gonna break, and we're gonna have to fix it frantically, and we're gonna die. And just so you know, they hate it. What if all we brought was blue clothing? Like, well, we're screwed. And they just don't like us from the get-go. We're never gonna make any friends.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Tex said I should get a canteen from you and see if there are any chores you'd like me to do.
Music to my ears. First thing you can do for me is go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
Yeah. Who the hell do you think I am? Yeah. I know what ripe vegetables look like. Are you kidding me? I'm an adult. Okay.
You bet I do.
Good, because if you pick vegetables that aren't ripe yet, I'll be real ticked.
That's right.
You can put them in the
Pro
vegetable
gardener.
basket that's hanging outside. And one more thing. Sometime today, I need you to build a cooking fire in the pit outside.
Excuse
I'll
me?
light it when I'm ready to start cooking. And be sure to fill the bucket out there with water and leave it by the pit. You know, just in case something catches on fire that isn't supposed to. The Raleighs wanted to have a cookout tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or isn't here.
Okay, well,
I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
hopefully less people will be here, and that means more food for us, right?
Wonder who wrote this.
Okay, so what do we got? We got that bird whistled really loud, super loud in my headphones. All right, so we got some things written down. We have a checklist. Look at that. All right. You know, I know how. I know what ripe vegetables look like, but Bess doesn't know what they look like. So if you could just describe it for her, because I know what they look like. Because I'm a pro gardener. We should have said that. Damn it, we're gonna get all of them wrong.
That's done.
Okay, we got the key. Find out what the deal is with the phantom horse that the Raleighs mentioned.
That's done.
Let's see. That's right. That's right. And no one can tell you otherwise. I don't know what that means. I feel like that has some, like, weird innuendo that I just don't know about. We'll see those 3 holes on the top of that blanket chest in the den. Might be some kind of lock.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh! You know what? That's rude. Wait.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, ask Shorty if he has any chores for me to do? But I kinda did. Find the vegetable basket.
Can't check that off till it's done.
Build a cooking fire, fill the bucket by the fire pit. Okay.
It's a fire pit.
I like the way she said that.
It's a fire pit.
Let's see. We can call the sheriff now. Let's call the sheriff. He needs to know that we're here. You know, just in case they need any help.
Hi, are you the sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
Oh, yeah, how's that doing?
Oh, yeah, I didn't get the joke at all. Oh, that's funny. No, I like it. That's funny. Oh no. Alright.
You heard what happened to him?
Of course, I'm the sheriff. I hear everything. You gonna pull through?
It looks that way, yes. They're going to keep him in the hospital for a day or two just to be sure.
Good, that's good. Only met him a couple of times, but I liked him. He and his wife, what's her name?
Bet, short for Elizabeth.
They seem real determined to make a go of that place. I like that. So, what can I do for you?
Lemon! Thanks for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your night, morning, day, evening, lunch, supper, dinner, 11sies, tea time. Whatever. We'll see you next time. Take care to you too. Take care to you too. Does that make sense? Oh well, take care.
Did you hear about the phantom horse that showed up at Shadow Ranch last night?
Did you
Merry
say
Christmas.
phantom horse?
Just before Ed was bitten
Merry
by that
Christmas.
snake, this glowing horse came galloping up outside, then went galloping away.
Glowing horse? Sounds to me like somebody's playing a joke. Friend of Shorty's, I'll bet, trying to get a rise out of him, and probably succeeding knowing Shorty.
Do you know most of the men who work at Shadow
And
Ranch?
can you
I
tell me
know
their
all.
names?
That doesn't mean I'm best buddies with them, but it's a pretty small world out here, and I've either known or known of those boys for years.
And they're all stand-up guys, as far as you know?
I
What if-
vouch
yeah,
for
what if
every
it's just a
single
car?
one of them.
Just the headlights on a car. They're just really bright. Sometimes horses have eyes that are really far apart and glow, and it looks just like headlights on a car. Mystery solved. Case closed. We can go home. Good job, everyone. We're done.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime.
We did it. It sounded just like a car. Wait, do we have... Okay, we picked this up out of the fire. We gotta find... Oh. Okay, we picked the bucket up. We gotta find a way to build a fire. Oh, we never called Bess and George back. Whoops. We're supposed to call them right after calling...
Hello?
Hi, guys.
So what Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed say?
Get
Yeah,
this.
after
Last
calling
night,
them.
Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet found a rattlesnake in their room.
Oh my gosh! Are they okay?
Well, actually, it bit Uncle Ed.
Is he alright?
He will be. Right now, he's in the hospital. He'll probably be there for a day or two. Aunt Bet's staying with him.
Oh my gosh!
And apparently a phantom horse showed up at just about the same time as that snake.
A phantom horse? Of all the times to get stranded in some stupid airport. Look, you just better keep us posted, Nancy Drew. That's all I gotta say.
How's the key not a valuable item? I know, right? I know. Oh, we can ask for hints already. Wow. You know, Andy, I was thinking... We've played so many... Well, no, we played a good handful of Nancy Drew games at this point, but I was thinking, like, maybe we should start playing them in actual order, and maybe it'll make a little bit more sense as well. Or maybe we'll just keep playing them at random, I don't know. I just want to call Ned, but we can't. Oh, and I'm locked in this little bar. Okay.
Apparently, last night, this glowing horse came galloping up out of nowhere, caused a huge commotion, then went galloping off and disappeared.
It was glowing?
Nancy can't die. Nancy can't die. I mean, she could, but, you know, they could just Disney her and be like, no one's ever really gone, you know? So, maybe.
Evidently, it was pretty spooky.
You're there investigating phantom horses, and what are we doing? A big fat nothing. That does it, George. We're suing the airline.
Wait, what?
Don't you think it's kind of odd how that rattlesnake showed up in the Raleigh's bedroom right after that phantom horse showed up outside?
You don't buy that it was an unfortunate coincidence?
What if she is, though? And she's just like, there's so many mysteries to solve. I have to stay on Earth and figure out all the mysteries. And I have to solve them all because no one's as good as me. There's no other Nancy Drew. I'm the only detective who can do it. You know?
Dave said when the horse appeared, everyone ran outside to look.
So, you're saying someone used the horse to lure everyone outside, then put the snake in their room, knowing no one would be watching?
It's possible, don't you think?
But if you're right, it means someone wants to hurt Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed. Oh my gosh! If you're right, it means that someone is on the ranch.
And whoever it is must be working with an accomplice. You know, someone to wrangle the horse.
So everyone there is a suspect.
That's right.
Well, you don't have to sound so happy about it.
Yeah, they're kind of on a ranch. There's bound to be plenty of snakes around.
The cook, Shorty Thurmond, he says the phantom horse belonged to this outlaw named Dirk Valentine, who was hanged back in the 1880s.
Is this Valentine guy a phantom too?
I don't think so.
Well, how come his horse got to become a phantom and he didn't?
Bess, phantoms don't really exist, okay?
According to legend, seeing the horse is bad luck.
I believe it. I mean, look at what happened to the guy who owned him.
How about some hints?
I think that can be arranged.
What do you need?
I'm not sure how to go about building an outdoor cooking fire like Shorty asked me to. Any hints?
3 words. Tinder, kindling, and fuel.
Tinder is anything that burns real easily, like really dry grass or newspaper. So put that down first.
Then surround it with kindling. You know, sticks, pine cones, scrap wood. But don't just dump it on. Make a teepee out of it so air can circulate easily.
Then add the fuel. You know, the big stuff.
But it can't be too big. You might have to split some logs to get fuel that's the right size.
And don't forget to keep a bucket full of water nearby. Aunt Bet is a real stickler for safety.
Okay. Oh, so how do you tell ripe vegetables from unripe ones? Just, you know, in case there's anyone out there that doesn't know how to do it.
Any hint as to how to tell ripe vegetables from unripe ones?
Yikes, don't ask me. I can barely tell a vegetable from a fruit.
Why don't you use your cell phone and go online? Maybe you can find the information you need on the web.
No, I need them. What do you mean they're designed for 10-year-olds? Listen, okay? Junior detective. I appreciate the hints. She's not 37. She's like in her early 20s or 20 or something. I don't.
There's a secret
I don't know.
compartment at the back of the blanket chest in the den. Any hints as to how to open it?
Those 3 holes must be some kind of lock. Maybe you need to find 3 square-bottomed keys.
Figuring out which direction to turn each of them could be tricky, though.
Take your time, Nancy. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, the clock's not ticking on this one.
So I'm not being timed. That's good.
I'm not sure what I should do next.
Check that task list you keep in your notepad.
Or the case notes you keep there. Maybe those will help.
But what are inflammable things? Nancy. Yeah, see? She's ageless and timeless, so...
That's it for now.
Have fun.
Wish you were here.
How
Kidding.
dare you? Excuse me? I feel like I need a shovel. Oh my god. Oh, that's okay. That's where we got the bucket from. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we gotta come in here. We gotta put the bucket in the sink. Now we gotta fill it with water. Perfect. Grab that, shove it in our pocket. Why does it look empty? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now we just need to build a fire. All right. Wait, what? Andy, when did this game release? If you still have that up. She's 54. That's really interesting. 2004. Wow. Damn. Face palming. Boom shakalak. I just love your name. Also, hi. You were 7 in 2004. Nice. I'm trying to math in my head and I can't. You know, that's true. We do we have a web button. Let's open the internet browser. We got a bunch of things. Harvesting oh my god. Vegetables in the home garden. We got bell peppers. We got snap beans. We got dry beans. We got kidney beans, pinto beans, black turtle beans, navy beans, tomatoes. Look at all these things. How mortal of you. That sounds like... I don't know why. That sounds insulting. Oh, can we... Do we have the key for this? I like it, though. Hell yeah. Okay, okay. Let's see. What can we grab?
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie.
Excuse you. I'm immortal, so, you know. I'll forgive it. Like, your mistake, I'll forgive you this time. But next time, you know. Let's see. We got... Oh! We have a letter for Mary. We gotta go take a letter to Mary. Ooh, we got stuff. Okay, that's the letter from Mary. To Ed and Bet Raleigh. Just because you fired me, don't make another mistake and think that you heard the last of me, because you haven't. We all know that I deserved a second chance. Letting me go without giving me one was just plain wrong. In fact, you know what your problem is?
Sounds like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
You don't believe in justice. But see, I do. That's the way my brother and I were raised. Justice always prevails, although sometimes it needs a little help. You'll see, Jane Nash. Wait. If you mispronounce immortal, it's... No. Nope. Really? I don't think I've heard that person's voice. I mean, I guess I have, because Nancy, but like... Paint dries in record time due to record heat. Local science teacher spends day watching paint dry. Says it's the most excitement he's had in years. Maybe he should, check his girth. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, kindling! Kindling? Tinder. We did it.
That's not the right time. Must be broken.
Wait, she voiced people in Skyrim? What? Man, another game I need to revisit. We did, or rather, we didn't do so many quests. What's the right time? That's a good question. Let's see. Oh, look! Our cell phone doesn't have time on it, because why would it? We don't need to look at the time. Let's see. There's no clock in here. Well, I don't think we can look at the time. On the web? Let's try it. Nope. Oh man. The Night Mother Nocturnal. Wow, that's so many people. Wow. And female Dunmer. And a voice in Bendy? What? What? Aw, that's cool. That's one we still have to play. Blackmore Manor. We still need to play that one. I should probably make a checklist of the Nancy games we've played.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Whoops.
Not yet.
I need those vegetables, Nancy.
Oh, nice. Wait, did you try other ones? Oh, we got the this thing.
I need more tinder. I need more tinder.
Can I not just put it here though? Fine. Okay. Well, we gotta find a basket. Ah, I gotcha.
No sense going in there without a horse to ride.
I mean, these games are hard. Or like, it's really easy to just get stuck. At least for me, anyway. Oh, maybe the basket's in here. With text. Yay.
Need something?
Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Well. Looked in the desk.
Can't check that off till it's done.
No, I looked in the desk. I looked in the desk. Come on. Okay. We gotta go back to the desk. Here we are. I swear it sounds like the chickens are getting murdered. Do you really? Some of these puzzles, like, they just stay with you. Spend so much time doing them. Wait, but wait, we looked at everything. We looked at everything. Why? Maybe I need to put the key away. I don't think that matters, actually. Okay, we we looked at the desk. Wait, we can't open the drawers. Hmm. Heh. Well, okay then. Oh, fuck.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
We're not actually calling anybody. Okay, alright, okay. Alright. The game was scary. That's true, yeah, strong emotions stay with you more. Nancy Drew's also an anagram for NY Nerd Cough. What? Oh my god. It's very creative. Oh, we can keep robbers? We can keep grabbing newspaper. I didn't realize. Okay. Denver bank robbers. Spotted at local gas station. Clerk's description of clothing, car, green-tinted sunglasses matches that of witness to $100,000 heist. Alright. Let me just take that. I guess that's all we can take. Alright. What state are we in? You know, I think we're in Arizona. There was something that I picked up at the beginning. Or read. I think we're in Arizona. But I don't know for sure. That's a fact. Constantly. I want to open the fridge. I want to see what fridge things they have. Okay, but where's the basket?
Hey, you're crowding me here, Nancy. I need elbow room when I cook.
Okay,
sorry.
But
pick those vegetables for me yet?
Well,
I need those vegetables, Nancy.
Okay, but can you... Where's the basket? The cow? What do you mean? You don't like it? But it's smiling at you. It's happy to see you. Wait a minute. Can we open that cabinet? No. Okay. Oh, we didn't go in here. Hey, you! Don't even think about taking my eggs when I'm here. It makes me crazy. Okay.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
The cow's just hanging out on the fridge. It's not doing anything. It's fine. Just hanging out, having a good time. Why would you want to destroy that? Oh, maybe we have enough kindling? Tinder? Y'all, I forgot already.
So far, so good.
Okay. Now we need to light it on fire. You know... Okay. I didn't say it was always good, alright?
Can't check that off till it's done. I'm finished with that. I haven't done that yet. Can't check that off till it's done. That's done. I'm finished with that.
Okay, we finished looking in the desk, even though we didn't do anything different. Let's call Frank and Joe. Since we can't call Ned, you know. Ooh, what's Godwin's Law?
Now what?
Hi, Frank.
Nancy! What a relief.
Again, they keep answering like this, and I'm just like, do you not have caller ID? Our number is in their phone. Like, what?
I can't tell if you're happy to be talking to me or just happy not to be talking to laptop guy.
To be honest, it's a little of both.
He calls every 3.25 minutes. You can set your watch by him.
But the good news is, he's being so obnoxious that we're working faster than we've ever worked before.
We're going to solve this case in record time.
Like they say, every cloud has a silver lining.
Uh-oh. Incoming call. Think it's him?
3.25 minutes. It's him.
Want me to hang up?
No. He can leave a message.
So what's going on there?
Oh, I do know what that is. Sorry, my bad. Right, that's right.
The Raleighs aren't here because Mr. Raleigh was bitten by a rattlesnake last night.
Whoa. How bad off is he?
He's still in the hospital, but they think he's going to be okay. And that's not all that happened last night.
We're listening.
Apparently, this glowing horse came running up to the ranch house, caused everybody to go rushing out to look, then went racing off into the night.
We get nut jobs who can't keep track of their computers. And what does Nancy get? Horses that glow in the dark. I mean, I know life isn't fair, but this is ridiculous.
There's a secret compartment at the back of the blanket chest in the den. Any hints as to how to open it?
Well, those 3 holes suggest you're going to need 3 square bottom keys. Find them, stick them in.
Then look to Father Time for direction.
3 square bottom keys.
I'm not sure how to go about building an outdoor cooking fire like Shorty asked me to. Any hints?
3 words. Tinder, kindling, and fuel. In that order.
Tinder is anything that burns real easily.
Kindling is small type wood.
And fuel is big type wood.
But it can't be too big. To build this fire, you might have to split.
And to make sure no one winds up kicking the bucket, don't forget to fill one.
Oh my god. Alright.
Catch you later.
See ya, partner.
Ride 'em, cowgirl.
Okay. Maybe it's time to take a horse. He said to take Bob, right?
Tex would have a cow if I rode bareback.
Okay. We need to go find Bob's. we go. Oh, okay, we got the gloves. We need a hat. All right. Here we go. All right, Bob. There we go. Oh. And gloves and a hat? How do we put these on?
Tex would have a cow if I rode bareback.
Wait. Oh. We have to... Oh, wow. Okay. Can we...
All right, that's it. Now I made it real clear that you ain't allowed to go riding unless you check with me first.
Whoops.
So take that saddle off, 'cause from now on, only way you're gonna get anywhere around here is on your own 2 feet.
Whoops. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Tex. Okay. It's fine. Y'all, we're gonna be fine. Don't panic. We're fine. No, 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 no. We're fine. He was joking. You know?
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Nope. Shorty's chores need doing first.
Oh, but I don't know where the basket is.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
Oh. Okay. You know... So... Probably. That's probably 100% accurate. You know, I don't think the Raleighs would like it very much if he just murdered us. So. God damn it, you're right, they aren't here. Oh no. Can trade in 4 American quarter horses for $1 horse. Get out. I'm just kidding. You don't have to get out.
No sense going in there without a horse to ride.
I want to go in there. Okay. All right. Let's call home. But where?
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
I don't need to talk to anyone at home.
Wait.
Tex said to put the saddle and bridle back where I got it.
Okay. Okay, hang on.
Uh-oh. I'd better put that back.
Really? This just jingle-jangled it way... its way out. Oh, we're just gonna open somebody's mail. Pretty sure that's a felony, but, you know.
gosh, Jane Nash is Tex's sister.
Lasso yourself a wild one, partner. I still can't believe I got a real live cowboy for a brother. Your little sister, Jane. Wow. Did we keep it? There was a chocolate bar in there. Pretty sure it's gonna melt. Alright, yeah. We gotta find that basket. We gotta get those vegetables. Okay. Where the hell is this basket that's probably out in the open that I'm not seeing? What's in here? Nothing. Right, if y'all see a basket, let me know.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
There's nothing in the hen house, right? Yeah. Hey, we got some sticks. Wait a minute, what about that basket that had all the newspapers in it? Oh, never mind. Okay. I was thinking it was made of straw for some reason, but why would you put that next to the fireplace? I don't know. It's a steel bonnet. You're not wrong. Okay, that was from earlier. I mean, probably the kitchen, right? I mean, I would guess. Okay, what we're not gonna do is try killing him. We're just gonna snoop around his kitchen, you know? As one does. You know, it was so long ago. Water under the bridge. Along with the bodies. You know.
Hey, you're crowding me here, Nancy. I need elbow room when I cook.
Sorry.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Well,
I need those vegetables, Nancy.
Listen. We can't kill him because he's the cook. How else are we gonna get our meals, you know? It's not like we can cook. It's not like we can just cook Can we go outside? How do we... Oh my god. Can't. Still fixing up the front porch, use the back door. Okay. I mean, technically we have not seen him cook, but that's only because I can't find the stupid basket to get vegetables for him so he can cook. Is it in here? There's only blankets in there. Y'all, why am I stuck already? Oh no. Robs. Get your brain out of the gutter.
We've got several livestock auctions in the area tonight and tomorrow. Small animals, including goats, rabbits, and chickens, will be auctioned off at Barney Hall in Apache Junction, with doors opening at 6 and bidding beginning at 7. Barney Hall is located at 1339 South North Street. Also tonight, there's a horse auction at Lobenthal Farms, located on Route 5 in Gilbert. Doors will open at 5 for stall inspection of sale animals. Bidding starts promptly at 7. At 10 a.m. tomorrow, that's 10 in the morning, folks, there'll be video cattle auction over in the Gemstone Room at the Blue Dog Hotel in Rittenhouse, featuring Charolais and Angus breeding stock.
Hear that? That's the sound of happy cattle, healthy cattle, cattle whose diet includes Big Pink mineral supplement, chelated for easy absorption. Big Pink is the perfect blend of calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, chlorine, potassium, sulfur, cobalt, copper, fluoride, iodine.
Well, if y'all were Shorty, where would you keep a vegetable basket? Any ideas? I mean, did we see one here? I don't think we did, right?
I shouldn't pick any vegetables until I have something to put them in.
You want to spin around a bunch of times till we're dizzy? We could do that. That'd be fine. We're not going to use his skull as a basket. Oh my god. That's horrible. No, we're not gonna. Oh my god. We're not gonna fall off the porch. Can we look at that barrel? Yo. Oh my god. Okay. We found the basket.
I didn't know thermometers went up that high.
Look at that. We did it. We found the basket. Oh, it does look just like a decoration, doesn't it? What the actual fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a woven skillet. Ugh. Okay. Robs, this is much better. This basket is much better than that guy's skull, okay? Oh my goodness. I don't know what's ready. These ones are fine, probably. That's not ready. These ones are good. Okay. Can we make paella in the vegetable basket? I mean, what do you mean we're good? No, we're not.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Y'all have no faith in me.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
No faith.
You betcha.
Oh no, you got stuff in here that isn't ripe yet. picking stuff before it's ripe is a waste of perfectly good food. Now go back out there and be more careful.
What do you want me to put them back on the vine? Like, I just picked them. I can't. What do you want? Oh.
You got it.
Oh. Okay. Is beefsteak a vegetable? Wait, black turtle's a poison? What? What are you talking about, Robs? Oh my god. What? How? Why? What does he want? These ones also? Okay. How do we know which one's ready? Yeah, my chips are stale. I was eating chips with avocado because I didn't have the ingredients to make like guacamole. So it's just avocado with like some salt and stuff. But my chips are stale. And it tastes... Alright. We should ask the internet. Okay. I know we looked at it already. But I didn't take in all this information, you know? And absorb it. Okay. Okay, northern lights are bicolored when ripe. So, I mean, now I have to go all the way back. Oh, really? Damn it. I did pick the green one. Oh no, okay. The beans on the left are underripe. Beans in the middle are ripe. The ones on the right are overripe. Okay, so it needs like a perfect in the middle of that. Okay. These are just okay. Oh my goodness. That was so loud in my brain. No, in my headphones. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Art Rock Doodles. Thank you for the raid. Hi, everybody. You're just in time. We're picking vegetables. And apparently, I have no idea what's ripe and what's not, so. Yeah, we're in Winterhold. We're gonna learn magic soon, I promise. We did, Andy, we did. We totally got to Winterhold. I think we murdered somebody there. Pretty sure. Anyway, welcome, Raiders. Hey! Oh my goodness. How are y'all doing? How was the stream, Art Rock Doodles? How was it? You know what, Nancy? With magic, that's just... The world doesn't need that, you know? I don't think the world needs that. Okay, wait a minute. Beans, tomatoes. Old ivory egg, golden white when ripe. So these are... They're ripe? Golden Queen is orange yellow when ripe. Ooh, y'all were playing Phoenix, right? Hell yeah. Nice. That game looks like so much fun. Oh my god. Okay, but like Nancy would do that, you know? I have no doubt that Nancy would do that. And I'd be like, whoops, sorry. And it's like you just murdered a bunch of people and destroyed the whole city. And Nancy would just be like, I'll have to be more careful next time. You know? I don't trust her. I don't think I'm doing this right.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
She would, though. Like, that's... And she would say it so nonchalantly. Just like it's an everyday matter-of-fact thing, you know?
You betcha.
Oh no! You picked stuff that wasn't ripe yet again!
God damn it.
Oh, well, there's only one thing to do.
Whoops.
I don't understand, dear.
Oh my god!
Didn't Shorty tell you to only pick things that were ripe?
Yes.
But he says that you went out and picked vegetables that weren't ripe.
Yes, I'm afraid I did.
Oh, dear. That garden is an important source of food for us. We simply can't have someone picking things willy-nilly and wasting perfectly good vegetables.
He's
Can
fine.
we, Ed?
He's fine.
We could wind up with scurvy.
You're just not responsible enough for ranch life yet, dear. So why don't you go back to River Heights? And just as soon as you've developed the proper respect for produce, we'll invite you back. All right?
Jeez. Well... Okay, what if we just go inside?
There's more ripe stuff out there than that.
There is?
Okay, alright. Golden Queen. What were those again? What did they look like again? Okay, we're not gonna pick all the vegetables, though. Do you want us to die again? It really was a long death scene. It just kicked us out. I thought we were a guest here. You know. Then again, there's like nobody here on this ranch. And the work needs to be done, so we should be helping. Alright. Golden Queen. Orange yellow when ripe. Okay, so these are ripe. Okay. Okay. Let's get a big bag of salt. Why? Wait,
it's
why?
so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Oh my god, this guy. Say the magic horse ate all of his vegetables. That's a good excuse. I'm gonna use it. Oh my god, to salt the earth. Oh my goodness. Robs, we're not taking revenge on this guy, okay? We're not, oh my god, we're not gonna steal his vegetables and let them starve through the winter. Breed the chickens with the horses? What the fuck, dude?
You betcha.
Good for you.
God, look, we did it.
Now,
We did it.
Second thing I need you to do for me is take this Go out to the chicken coop and fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket. It's kinda old.
Why are you giving me this basket? I'm gonna fail.
And don't forget to build me that campfire like I asked.
You got it.
Okay. Eggs. Oh. Eggs. That just, that makes me physically uncomfortable. I don't appreciate that. God. Alright, let's go get some eggs.
Hello,
Not
Nancy.
eggs.
Something I can do for you?
I'll let
Just
you get back to work.
Eggs.
See you later.
Alright. We got a basket. Okay, maybe if we all hold the basket together, it's not gonna just break when we put all the eggs in it. Okay, ready? There's no eggs. Excuse me, chicken, what are you doing? There's no eggs. Why don't you have any eggs? None of these chickens have eggs. Y'all, we're gonna starve. Oh!
Oh no! There's a hole in it.
I don't want to be here anymore. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Well, we put a couple of our eggs into that basket, and it was a bad idea. Why did y'all let me do that? Why did you let me do that? Put the basket over the chicken's head so they don't know you're stealing the eggs. That's not a bad idea. Oh, look, a weaving minigame. I'm sorry. Shorty, I didn't mean to. You gave me a basket with a hole in it. Oh my god, what do you expect me? Okay. Yeah, why didn't you give us one of those aprons? That would have been so much better. We could have Anna Green Gables this, no problem. Okay. Here we go. We all know how good I am with puzzles, so that doesn't go there. This... we can turn them! Okay. I don't think that goes there. Maybe... Look at that, we're doing things. Okay. It's easy. That's probably... Well, I can't pick that one up again, so I guess it goes there. But this one... Okay, you can't pick them back up again once you put them in the correct spot. So that's good to know. So all those are right. Okay, good. Okay. Thank you, pattern. I can't define we? I can't. Nope. Nope. How does that go here? I don't like this one. It doesn't just, like, it makes me upset. Alright. Yep. It's not good. It's not a good pattern.
There. Am I good or what?
No. Wow.
Voila!
Yeah, but we lost 2 eggs. Yeah, exactly, right? It's very ugly. I don't like it at all. Oh, watch there be no more eggs. There's no more eggs. There's no more eggs. Oh, god damn. See? Knew it. Fucking knew it. Well...
I haven't done that yet. I'm finished with that.
At least we did the vegetables, right?
Got those eggs for me?
Well...
I need those eggs, Nancy.
But...
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
Oh, look! A couple of eggs just happened to appear. Oh, look! Another egg where there is no chicken. Oh, fuck!
Ow! Ow! Yikes! Maybe I'll come back when she's not in such a foul mood.
You know... There's even a sign, and I read it earlier. I did. Alright. Okay. Nope, she's still there. Alright, okay. There we go.
You can find more eggs than that.
No, I can't.
I can?
Oh, no. Oh, man. Alright. Okay. Yeah, but she gets cranky. Can't just pick her up because she gets so cranky. I don't want to disturb her. Oh, she's gone. Okay, we'll take the egg. Any more? Any more eggs? Hello? No. Man, we wasted 2 perfectly good eggs. Can't believe it.
Got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Okay.
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Yeah, is there like a market, maybe, that we could take a horse to or something?
Well, I'd better get going.
Come back soon.
Get some more eggs. Get some more vegetables that way. Canteen. We need something to light a fire. Oh! Oh! Wait a minute! Yo! Okay, hold on. Hold on. Y'all, hang on. Wait. Hang on. Look at that. Did it. I wonder how they need to be facing. They were. Maybe we look at that clock again? Oh, you're right. We're missing... Wait, didn't we pick up more sticks, though? We're missing the second grouping, right? Or is this just all of them, maybe? We'll have to go back out and see. So, I should have looked at the colors before to see how they would correspond. We've got blue, yellow, and red. Well, I don't know if that matters. Well, I mean, how... Alright. So what time was showing on the... Oh my god. On the clock again? Let's see. Oh, 4:43. Well, thank you. And we had... Well, how... How does that help with the colors? Do y'all get this? I'm just not getting it. What? Yellow and blue make green. Yeah. Do we need to, like, face? Do they all need to be facing the same direction? Okay, I'm just gonna go outside, maybe. Okay, let's put all of our stuff in the fire pit.
Not yet. So far, so good. I need more kindling.
Okay. So, we saw some over here. Right? No, that's where we picked it up. Okay. Ah, there we go. Is that enough? Maybe? We can go try it.
So far, so good. I need more kindling.
Okay. Where are we gonna get more kindling? I wonder if she'll say something when we have enough. We're not gonna ask Tex for his clothes. Oh my goodness. Hey Tex, can I use your shirt?
No sense going in there without a horse to ride.
For kindling. We could burn it. Somehow I don't think he'll give us his shirt though.
Something goes here.
Oh, what the hell? You know, Andy. You know... It's true. It's all true. I don't need that from them. Again. Not anymore. Y'all. Okay. Look at that. We didn't do it. Wait, was that didn't work? Wait. Like, what? Though?
Rats, I was this close.
But... Oh! I didn't realize you could set that. Nice. Okay. Alright. Okay. So what if... Look at that! Best lumberjack person
I should split all the wood
on the
first.
platform. You're welcome. For all your lumberjack needs, this is where to find it. This is... Okay, hang on. There you go. First try.
There, just call me Nancy Paul Bunyan Drew.
Second try. Yeah, it's, you know, who's counting? It's not like we have a recording we can look back on. So, you know. Alright, let's grab all our wood. Let's run over. Throw all this shit on the...
So far, so good.
Fire pit.
That should do it. There, one extremely well-built campfire, if I
Look
do
at
say
that.
so myself.
Great looking fire, Nancy. Nice job.
Why, thank you. I built it myself. No help whatsoever. Completely on my own. Entirely and totally. That's right, Robs. That's right, Andy. You're both right. And no one can say otherwise. Alright, now what? Look at us doing all our chores.
I'm finished with that. I'm finished with that.
Can we go riding now? Oh my god, I'm going all the way around. Okay, here we go.
Need something?
Yeah, I want to go riding.
I understand you have a sister named Jane Nash.
So what if I do?
Did you know that she used to work for the Raleighs?
No, she didn't. What gave you that idea? Hey, you've been snooping, haven't you?
No,
In the Raleigh stuff? In my stuff?
No, no. Me? Nancy Drew? Amateur junior detective super sleuth extraordinaire? No.
I'm just very observant, that's all.
My business ain't none of your business. And that includes any sisters I may or may not have. You need to go. I'm busy.
That's right, Rob. See? There you go. Exactly.
I'm busy.
No, but I want to ride the friggin' horse. Let me ride the horse. Let me ride the horse. I don't know what to do now.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Can we call our friends? I have friends. I definitely have friends.
Hello?
Hey, Bess.
Nancy, our link to the world of excitement and intrigue and decent food. What's the latest?
That's it for now.
2 words, Nancy. Call us.
But I just did.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
It's Nancy. Just calling to say hi. You don't need to call me back. Bye.
Hardy residence.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, what's going on?
Catch you later.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Haven't talked in a whole 5 minutes. Nothing to report.
The patient in the room you have dialed is not answering. Please call back later.
Hernandez.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew.
Hi, what's going on?
Thanks for your help.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I think they typically do. Maybe they share a cell phone. Or they're just always hanging out? I don't know. Okay, we need to do this puzzle. What if I just brute force it? That'll work, right? It's not good. That's not gonna work. Okay. Hang on. Let's go look at the clock. Okay. We do have proof. Remember the creature of Kapu Cave? You know? They were both there for that one. And our boyfriend Ned wasn't. So that was cool. Okay. See, I'm not sure. I don't understand it. Oh. Observations. Okay, those are good. All right. We have corresponding colors. Yeah, I was wondering like that if the clock hands mean anything or not. If they're positioned like at that particular time, do we need to fashion the other knobs? But how do we do that? $4.45, but with blue and yellow on 4, red on 45. We could try it. Let's try it. That's a desk. That's... okay. Blue and yellow on 4. I think I did that. Yeah, I did that previously. What if we just face them all inward? Well, that didn't work. Alright, observations. Okay. Wait, hang on. Okay, so we have red, blue, yellow. Let's go back to the clock. Okay. They're not positioned in the same spot. I think it's red on 7, blue on 2, and yellow on 7. Wait, oh my god, I can't read. Hang on. Wait, X is 10, 12? That's 12, right? Why? Oh my god, it's on the screen. Why am I trying to... Okay. Y'all, I know my Roman numerals. Okay. Thank you. 1227. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, we'll make longer, better observations, okay? I'm sorry. Okay. We've got 12. Two. Shit. There. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Dude, look at you! Hell yeah! Boom, shakalak! Nice job. Nice job. Now, what do we have? This is the journal of Meryl Humber. That's a 9.
July 4th, 1882. Got sworn in as sheriff. It was the 4th, so it's like all them celebrations was for me, which of course they weren't. Frances thought up a song and played it on the piano for me. I forget how it went, but it was purty. I'm lucky to have her for a daughter. Hereford Shoup come by with a plant he brung from New York, which he calls Harrison's Yellow. Looked right dead to me, but Frances planted it out back and give it some water, and already it looks to be on the mend. She's 17 and can read and write good and knows her numbers. Hereford's thinking to marry her, but I said she ain't of that mind yet.
Maybe they're not 9s.
Got sworn in as sheriff. Hereford Shoup, March 30th, 1883. Frances has got eyes for a young man named Dirk. She says he's from Prescott. Cappy says when she plays the piano, this Dirk makes everyone be quiet so he can hear her good.
Wait, what is L again?
I ain't never seen her smile like she smiles now. I told her to bring him to the ranch for dinner, but she says he won't come because he is too shy. I wonder if that is the truth.
Is L 20?
April 16th, 1883.
I can't remember.
Got a letter from the sheriff over in Phoenix about this Dirk
37.
Valentine who was wanted for robbing 2 banks in a stagecoach. The picture with the letter looked just like Dirk, who Frances is sweet on. When I showed her the picture, she got tearful and run off. Now,
Dirk is gone, and she won't say nothing about where he went.
Damn it, you're right. Wait, is L 50? I can't remember what that one is. Hell yeah, look at that. It's always my second try, isn't it? There you go. Oh no, oh no, 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 no.
August 2nd, 1883.
We're just gonna keep going.
Dirk Valentine is robbing banks and coaches and
I'm gonna eat
trains
my
all
stale
over the
chips.
territory. Francis says he never ever shoots his gun and only steals from people that already got plenty of money. But that ain't true, because some of them trains he robbed was carrying money meant to pay miners a hard-earned wages. He is nothing but a no-good, greedy outlaw. But Francis gets real mad when I say that. I fear she is still sweet on him, and that she sees him when she knows I am busy, and gets letters from him which she hides from me. September 9th, 1883. Got hold of a note Francis sent to Dirk and saw where they was going to meet. So I got a posse and we caught Dirk, and now he's in jail. The judge is coming next week, and I hear he is a hanging judge, so Dirk most likely ain't long for this world. Francis won't say nothing to me no more, and says she never will again.
This is kind of sad.
September 13th, 1883. Dirk sends a secret letter to Francis, which Mason got hold of and give to me. I locked it up so she won't ever read it. Francis ain't allowed to see Dirk in jail, of course, and if she never sees his letter, maybe she will think he don't like her no more, and maybe she will stop liking him. Francis's ma would have known what to do better than me. I wish she was still alive. September 17th, 1883. They hung Dirk at noon. I thought I would be glad, but I ain't. September 18th, 1883. Francis took Brownie in my big saddlebag and is gone. She ain't told no one where she's going, not even Cappy. But I know she will forget Dirk, and when she does, she will come home because she's a smart gal and will figure out that I did what I'd done for her. January 4th, 1884. My sister says her little girl Ellie got a letter that said Francis went east and was not of a mind to ever return. I hope this ain't the truth, because I miss her something awful. June 11th, 1884. The Harrison's yellow, which Francis said was her favorite flower in the world, is just a pile of brown sticks now. I don't know how to look after delicate things like that, so it is my fault that it died. I ain't seen or heard from Francis in a year. I tell people she's on her way home, but when I look at my heart, I know this is a lie. She will never come back to Shadow Ranch, and it is my fault. I'll just have to find a way to live with it.
Well, that's depressing as fuck. Jeez. Jeez. That is where we are, isn't it?
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
So we're gonna open it. Wow.
As usual, things did not work out like I planned. Just when I get everything fixed just right for you to go looking for the thing I hid for you, I go and get myself arrested. But no matter what you hear, nothing is gonna happen to me. I will be fine and we will be together soon, I promise. Meanwhile, you can keep busy by looking for what I hid. Start by using this piece of paper to mark where all the rock pictures are. They will tell you what to do next. Your favorite flowers, and the flowers on your favorites, start keeping them in mind too. I will leave a message for you in this here cell, just in case they decide to move me to the jail down in Tumbleweed or something.
Are we gonna go on, like, GTA treasure hunts?
I like vexing your brain, because when you are thinking real hard, like when you're playing the piano, you are more beautiful than anything in the world.
Why?
I am sure to be out of here before you find my treasure, but in case I am not, know that it is all yours, and that you are more precious to me than 10,000 treasures put together.
It wasn't the
9,
horse.
12, 15, 22, 5, 25, 15, 21.
Those aren't the numbers
Dirk.
from Lost.
P.S. I do not and never will hold what your father did to me against you. I like vexing your brain because...
No, no. You're so pretty when you're confused and looking stupid. It's so rude. Aw. The secret was the vegetables we picked along the way. That's right. We can make a nice stew with them. Rattlesnake pie. Like I said at the very beginning, we can make a nice rattlesnake pie with those vegetables. We just gotta get a rattlesnake. Maybe Mr. Raleigh still has the one that bit him. We can cook it up for a pie. And all and gather around and have a meal together. You know. Maybe, I mean, but look at this. Look at this. And we found a thing. So, you know, it's, I don't know what we did. Okay, whatever. Look, a pocket watch. MH. Look, another puzzle. Oh. Look, we did it! God damn it, you're right. We don't have any pockets. I mean... I guess we can't take it with us. Well, we can check it off our list.
Check!
Look at that, we've already done everything. So... when are the Raleighs getting back? Are we? No, we're not gonna...
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
We're not getting rid of Tex.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by any time.
We need him to take care of the horses for us so we can
Miss
go horseback
Nancy,
riding.
how may I be of service?
I didn't
Well,
mean to click
I'd
that.
better get going.
Drop by any time.
Alright, but I think we should go talk to Tex. It's probably a good idea. You know, our favorite guy out here? Here we go.
Not that my family's any of your concern, but my sister did work for the Raleighs back in Phoenix. She got fired, she got mad, but she's over it. Okay?
Oh. We're not sending anybody, like, a little Trojan horse deal, rattlesnake pie shell. We're not... What? No.
So it's just a coincidence that you ended up working for the Raleighs too?
Course not. Janie got me curious, so I checked him out and wound up hiring on. They're decent people.
So all the bad stuff that's been going on around here, it's not because you're helping her get back at the Raleighs for letting her go?
Fact is, my sister can be kind of a flake. I'd have probably fired her too.
Well, damn. Alright, can I go riding now?
Do you know anything about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
Nope.
No, there's no, like, wink situation. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing that.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that.
Okay, can we go riding?
Talk to you later.
No
No!
hurry.
No!
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Click the
Yep,
wrong one.
if you got everything I
Oh my
told you
God.
you need, and you think you know your stuff when it comes to horses, old Bob's all yours.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
Oh my god. Chat. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's our time to ride Bob. Alright. Saddle up. Put on your cowboy hats and your riding gloves.
Come on, Bob.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
ready.
Ready for some questions?
Okay. All right. Are y'all ready, chat? Because this is a community event. All right. Here we go. You ready? I'm pumped. Let's answer some questions.
You bet.
Where's a horse's hocks?
What? I don't
Just
know.
above its hooves.
Nope.
Fuck.
Ask me something else.
Where's a horse's frog?
Where's a frog? Oh god, y'all, I don't know anything.
Just above its tail.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's 15 hands?
Yo.
5 feet.
That's 1 out of 10.
Oh, we got one. Look at that. Did it. Got one. Andy, where you going? Come back. Oh, man. Oh, man. Y'all, listen, I never claimed to know anything about horses. I obviously didn't grow up on a ranch, okay? I've ridden a horse twice, I think. But it's like, yeah, well, maybe just once. I don't know. It was a long, long, long time ago. So I don't remember that. Plus, I wasn't the person that put the saddle on or did any of that. I just got on the horse. So anyway. You ready for some more? Here we go.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
A gaited horse.
2 out of 10. Got a long way to go.
Look at that, we got 2. Hell yeah. You've fallen off a horse? Oh my god. Was it, like, were you okay? I mean, it counts because you've been on a horse. I get, well, what was the question? Did I ask a question? I don't remember. You've fallen off, oh my god, you've fallen off a horse too? Were you okay? Y'all. There were rocky walls. Oh my god, that sounds not good. I'm sorry. You've seen a horse, Robs. I mean, again, did I ask a question? I don't remember. Yeah, it counts. Let's ask, wait.
Ask me something else.
How can you tell if a horse is colicky?
Why is he saying it with such urgency?
It whinnies all the time.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A chestnut has black points.
Nope.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
Oh no, I don't know anything. Do y'all know the answer to this question? You can see just how uncultured I am.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
Oh, it's nice that he asks again. I like that. Oh yeah? Those are both wrong and not on the list, so there's the door. You can see yourselves out.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
Oh my god, he took a branch in the head? Jeez. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming you're okay. Now? Are you okay?
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
Okay, Tex, I'm trying to... Jeez. Okay, alright.
The Navajo.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so he was wrong. Oh well. Yeah, I did scroll down, actually.
Ask me something else.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Doesn't this music make you want to raise a barn or something? Like, you know? It's just... Okay, if he asks that again, I'll have to answer with that. Thank you for looking it up.
What part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
When it founders? Its stomach?
Its stomach.
Nope.
Fuck.
Ask me
Its
something
feet?
else.
What part of the saddle should you always check before you head out on the trail?
The cinch?
The cinch.
3 down, 7 to go.
Look at that. I have some common sense.
Ask me something else.
What is a mule?
But yeah, also every part. Lions and kills. It's not aquatic. Like he's asking, the way that he's asking these questions is giving me anxiety. Like he's asking with such an urgency, and we're going around in circles.
What
like,
is a mule?
I'm panicking. I can't think. All right, a mule.
The offspring of a male horse and a female donkey.
Nope.
Fuck.
Ask me something else.
Where's a horse's hocks?
No, it's 2 out of 10 questions. It's not a seahorse. Wait, where's a horse's hocks? What is hocks? Its front legs?
On its front legs.
Nope.
Damn it.
Ask me something else.
Where's
It
the
was
horse's
the
frog?
opposite. Okay, where's the horse's Y'all, where's the horse's frog? Was it? I don't remember seeing it. Are y'all having fun? In the pond? It's not an answer. In its water bucket.
Its water bucket.
Nope.
Damn it! It was wrong.
Ask me something else.
How can you tell if a horse is colicking?
Colicking. It's burping.
It keeps burping.
Nope.
Damn it.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A chestnut is light
chestnut
brown.
is light brown.
Nope.
Fuck.
Ask me something else.
What tribe bred the first Appaloosas?
Oh.
The Nez Perce.
That's 4 right.
Yay! Look, we got that one. The frog is on the log. Got it. But that's not an answer. No, Andy, I believe you. I just don't remember seeing it.
Ask me something else.
Like
What
where?
part of a horse is most likely to be hurt when it founders?
Founders? Its feet.
Its feet.
That's 5. You're halfway there.
Of course. Of course it's its feet.
Ask me something else.
What is a mule?
The offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
Bingo. That was number 6.
I knew that one. That was the one that was opposite, yeah.
Ask me something else.
Where's a horse's hocks?
Yeah, Nancy doesn't pronounce things the best. Just like me. It's like we were meant to be together. Wait, hang on. What am I saying? There's a speck on the tail on the frog, on the bump on the branch on
Where's
the
a
log,
horse's
and the
hocks?
hole in the bottom of the sea. Where the seahorses? Oh, wait. Where's a horse's hocks?
On its back legs.
7 down.
Oh,
You're in
wait.
the
Was that
home
the
stretch.
opposite one? I put it on its front legs the other time.
Ask me something else.
Where's a horse's frog?
Okay, where's the horse's frog? Let's see. We've done in the water bucket, and that was wrong. Above its tail, and that was wrong. Oh my god, you're right.
Where's the horse's frog?
You already told us the answer.
On the bottom of its hoof.
8 right.
And
Just
I
2 to go.
didn't get it. I didn't get it. That one's on me. I apologize.
Ask me something else.
The
How
rest
can you
of
tell if
them.
a horse is colicking?
The rest of them, not my fault, but that one's on me.
It keeps lying down, then standing up.
This here's your final question.
I feel really bad that I don't know much about horses. No! Oh, no, see, that just... My imagination is too active for this. Why do you do this, Andy? Why? I don't appreciate that.
I'm ready.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A chestnut
No,
has black
no,
points.
that's not the one I wanted.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay has black points.
Well, you answered all the questions right. And I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no
Look at
good
that.
reason. So you're free to ride outside the corral.
We did
Just
it.
don't go galloping all over the place. Because if you bring old Bob back all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your cowgirl days at Shadow Ranch goodbye.
Damn. The salt blocks are... That's true. That is true. They're heavy, too.
Okay, Bob. What do you say we do some sightseeing?
At least when I tried to pick one up, it was heavy. Shadow Ranch. Mary's Gifts. Oh, we can ride to Mary's Gifts. We need to do that. I'm not gonna tell Tex anything. He's already mad at us. He's so disappointed. Yeah, maybe he's not angry, but he's just disappointed. In which case, I can't. Oh, petroglyphs. Wow. Do they have a tab? I don't think we have their card. Maybe they have a tab open. We can open a tab. Is that how that works? Trade eggs and vegetables. Maybe they'll take it. Everyone's got to eat, right?
Tuning forks. Cool.
Ooh. We also deal in local antiques. Okay, well, I don't know if eggs and vegetables count as local antiques. Maybe if we keep them for like a couple weeks, then they can be classified as antique and then they will take them?
That trunk looks really old. Something goes here.
Let me just open this trunk. What if it's the same combination? Okay, maybe it's not. Right? Why did they just go everywhere? I don't... Trade eggs. Come back in 2 weeks when they die from food poisoning and steal their riches. I don't want to steal from them. I mean, I guess if they're dead, they're not going to be using it, but like... Help the Roadrunner get to its hole before the coyote catches it. Can I use the arrow keys? No. Okay, cool. Oh no. Y'all, this is gonna be another one of those... You know, when we played Bendy, and I was playing that one game that I forgot what it was called. Andy, you told me what it was originally called, and I forgot. Sorry. This is gonna be that all over again. I think we're fucked. I think I messed it up. Oops. Whoops. No. Oh my god. Hangman, Scopa, Battleship, Mario. None of those. It's like Pong, but not. It's Pong, but not. It's just a horizontal bar that you move on the bottom. No! It's like the horizontal bar, you move on the bottom of the screen, and then there's a ball that like bounces off of it, and you have to hit targets with the ball without letting the ball drop, you know? No, not not Scopa, no. Not ping pong. Oh, yeah, I don't remember what it's called. What if... Fuck. I messed it up again. Huh. Oh, look at that. Did it. Figured it out. Best Roadrunner person on the platform. Alien Invader? No. Breakout? No? What is it called? Oh, it is Breakout? Wait. Why does it sound... Alright, well, yeah, I mean, I trust y'all. I don't trust my memory. Breakout, that's the one. So we can go down. And then up. Oh, it's a bad idea. If we just go all the way around. Yay! Call of Duty Black Ops 3. That's the one. What do you mean game over?
An old token or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I did it. Look at that. Dry Creek Merchants. 1.5 cents. Cool. All arrowheads in this shop were surface collected on private lands. Wine. Charlena Percep. Well, alrighty then. Oh my goodness, Beer Stoop, hey! Hello, hello, how are you doing? Look at all those hot dogs. You know what? Yesterday, I had a craving for hot dogs. I'm gonna blame you for it. Thanks for that.
Hi, can I help you?
Why would we just like, hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch, you know? What? Did you really? Nice. Ooh. That sounds really good. That sounds really good, dude.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
I'm Mary Yazzie. I heard what happened last night. Tough break for the Raleighs. Getting that place going has been a real struggle for them.
How did you hear about it?
Word gets around.
You probably know everyone in the valley, don't you? Oops, I almost forgot. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
Why would you just tell a random stranger that?
Bad news?
They rejected my offer. Well, I guess that's that. But as long as you're here, look around. All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask.
Cool.
Is that old trunk over there the one you bought from the Raleighs?
Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
May I take a closer look at it?
Sure.
Are there many petroglyphs around here?
If you take the trail to Cougar Bend, there are hundreds. A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left.
I won something that looks like a token when I played that game over there. What is it?
They actually used those for something back in the 1880s, but I don't know what.
Okay.
It was great talking to you.
Catch you later.
Bye.
What a beautiful horse.
We have things we can check off. Okay. We gotta find out where the rock pictures are. The buttons on the watch face of that pocket watch I found must do something. We did that.
I'm finished with that.
Ask Shorty if he's got any more chores. And study up on horses.
Check.
Did it.
That's done.
Oh. Okay.
Check.
Oh, we did find where the rock pictures were, I guess. Wow, okay, so everything's checked off. Interesting.
Hi, can I help you with something?
Is that you riding that beautiful Palomino in the picture over there?
That's my horse Banner. I train him myself.
You train horses?
Just on the side. Someday I'd like to do it professionally, but it would take money to get started. And money is one thing I'm not very good at making.
Okay, Andy, I guess you can have the bow and arrow. That's fine. Probably. As long as you promise not to harm or hurt anyone. Harm or hurt? That's kind of... whatever. Anyone, you know? Then... listen, okay? The rock pictures are the pictures... Oh, of the glyphs. Yeah, probably. That would make sense.
It was great talking to you.
Catch you later.
Ew. Over here, right? I should have read this, but I didn't. Do not enter when flooded. So this thing, you can probably shove that into something. And we don't have any more emails. But we do still have an exclamation point. Oh, we can call Charlena now? Why?
Charlena Purcell's office.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
Concerning?
I'm staying at a ranch in central Arizona, and since she knows so much about
Confirmed.
the history of Arizona, I thought maybe she could answer some questions for me.
Questions concerning?
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain stuff that has to do with these people named Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber. Only I can't open it.
Did you say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis Humber, yes.
What would you hold, please?
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels, it recently received the Catherine Cook Award for Historical Excellence. Reading a Charlena Purcell novel is like traveling through time to the old Southwest on the wings of love.
This is Charlena. Who is this again?
Nancy Drew?
Tell me about the trunk you found.
Well, the lock seems to have something to do with this image that's engraved on the trunk right above it.
Describe the image.
It's this kind of abstract design made up of hearts and doves, and the initials E.H. and
That's probably
A.H.
fine.
E.H. would be Eldridge Humber, and A.H. would be Abigail Humber. Frances Humber's grandparents on her father's side. Her mother died when she was 10. Now, the picture no doubt commemorates their wedding day, which was 4/9/11. April 9th, 1811.
Those numbers must have something to do with the directions in which those wrenches need to be pointing.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know. In the course of my research, I've only read about the trunks Merrill and Eldridge Humber handcrafted. I've never actually opened one. However, I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber family and stashing them away for years. When I have enough tidbits stashed away, I may well write a book about them.
Then you'd probably be very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Yes, I would. And since I've helped you, or tried to, it's only fair that you help me, don't you think?
Sure, I'll keep you posted. Did I mention that I'm staying at Shadow Ranch?
This just gets better and better. I'll tell my assistant to put your calls through immediately. By the way, why are you so interested in the Humbers?
Knowing more about them and what happened in the past may help me figure out something that's going on in the present. I'm kind of a detective.
That makes two of us. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
I like that we just tell random people our full name and where we're staying. You know? Alright, let's open that trunk. So, y'all remember the numbers, right?
Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
Pretty much. It's pretty much like... Oh, you're looking for the avatar? He's right here. Like, might as well just say that. Okay, so this one was 4. And then 4/9/11. Fuck, heard it too far.
I got the trunk open!
Great, thank you. Go ahead and take something from it. You deserve a reward.
Allegedly. Right. Oh. Oh.
If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back what I took before.
Wait.
If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back what I took before. If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back what I took before.
I want this. But we can't take that? I mean... I want to shove this thing in it
Bingo!
somehow. Oh!
F.H. Francis Humber?
Okay. probably actual ways to figure out the sequence. But I don't feel like doing it. I'm sorry. Oh.
Green bottle under... wonder what that means.
It's only half the photo.
I wonder how you open this.
Alright, well, we don't need that anymore. So... But... we need to look at everything, maybe? Oh. But I can't... I can only take one
thing. If I want
thing.
something else from the trunk, I should put back what I took before.
Huh.
If I want something else from the trunk, I should put back what I took before.
Dunkmaster, hey! How's it going, dude? Yo!
If I want something else from the trunk,
okay, I keep
should
clicking
put
that.
back what I took before.
I want the scissors.
If
I
I
don't
want
know
something
why.
else from the trunk, I
Okay,
should put
Nancy.
back what I took before.
Alright. Hopefully, we need the scissors. And we won't need anything else. Okay. Ooh, we could go to the trail stop or Cougar Bend. Cougar Bend? Wow. Look at all that nature. Wow, looks just like the real thing. An arrowhead. Wow. Oh my goodness. I mean... Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This isn't... Okay, the pictures stay where you put them. Okay, that's good. Okay. We can do this. Okay. There's that one. Over here. Right? Huh? It's kind of farther down. Ooh, what's that? There? Kind of. This one's like out here. I hope I'm putting these in the right places. Is that one down? I don't think that's right. Ew. Which game overs have we gotten? Let's see. we've gotten the one where Shorty was like, get the fuck out of here. You didn't bring me the right vegetables. Let's see. Oh, Tex murdered us. That was fun. I think that's it so far, right, chat? I think we've done pretty well. You know, besides those couple ones. Listen, I don't know what I can really do, you know? That's right. See, that's what I've been telling everyone. It's words to live by. And we forgot. We didn't check our girth. And we paid the price. That's right. We did. We did. But I don't really, I don't think I can describe it. You have to see it, you know? You have to experience the moment. And the disappointment. And the ineptitude. Okay, this one's like out here, right? Wait, this one's like down here. Wait, you can just put them wherever? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. You know...
If I had a rope, I could lasso that tree branch and pull myself up.
Was it? Oh, what about this chain?
I need a rope.
Damn it. Okay. Okay.
Can't check that off till it's done.
Figured out how to open the trunk.
Check. Check.
We traded a thing.
Can't check that off yet.
Green bottle. Oh, chat, keep your eyes peeled for a green bottle that's under something. Why do I feel like that's a trap? Andy, that's rude. I feel like it's a trap. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it has been, how long did you say? Like 16 months? It's like a year and 4 months. Oh wait, we need to be up here? Look, a hand! That's not right. Because the little squiggly is to the left of it. That's not right. Because it's kind of below it. But not. But sort of. It's not right. It's just... Oh, it's bad. Okay, alright. Nope. No. Alright, let's go to the trail stop. Here lies Charlie, best mule whatever lived. Never kicked me or nothing. Oh. I feel like we're gonna dig up that grave or something. Like Nancy would, you know? Whose property are we on?
Better not leave old Bob behind.
Ooh, a rattlesnake! No, a text told us to take Bob. So we just took Bob. Ah! Damn it. Well. Don't get bit by rattlesnakes, y'all. Okay, we're heading back to Bob.
I think I'll let Bob do the walking.
Okay, but we could... No. We could...
Heck, why walk when I can ride?
No. Okay. Alright, maybe we'll head back. Dusty old Clyde. Why is the music so creepy? Oh, we need to put Bob's stuff back. Wait. Right? We didn't take it off of him yet.
Need something?
Just some answers to a couple of questions.
And you left your horse just standing there all saddled up in this heat? You want to chit-chat, go find a coffee shop. You want to ride, then ride.
Sorry.
I didn't expect her to say it like that, but I should have. It's Nancy. Oh my god. Check your girth. Okay. I'm sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to. It's so hot. Here you go. Oops. Alright. He's good now. No one can say that we didn't take care of him. All right, so we need to put the saddle back. Do they even have a coffee shop? I don't think they have one.
You still here?
You sound surprised.
You and your friends, if they ever show up, you ain't gonna last more than 3 days out here.
Tex said he's got it covered. Right? Tex... I think Tex is gonna brush him. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
I need a rope. Do you think I could borrow yours?
Nope.
Okay, I'll just have to steal it.
Talk to you
then.
later.
Just stay out of trouble.
All right. Okay. No ropes. No ropes. All right. Oh.
And she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Okay.
Yodelay.
Billy, hi.
I can't take any more.
Where are you going? You can't leave. The Raleighs said we were to have a cookout and entertain our guest.
Yeah, well, I don't call this entertainment. It's worse than whatever that stuff was you cooked.
That was lamb ragout for your information, and it was great. If you couldn't appreciate it, it's because your taste buds are about as sophisticated as a sand flea's.
Ooh.
I think I'll turn in too. Night, ma'am. Next time, just stick to burgers.
Et tu, Brute? You see that? You see what I put up with? Day in and day out, I cast my culinary pearls before ungrateful, uncultured swine. Well, I'll show them. I'll write a best-selling cookbook, that's what I'll do. Then I'll get my own TV show, then I'll do a movie, and while they're out here punching cattle, I'll become a gazillionaire.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, it's the Phantom Horse. What did I say? I said that shit's gonna fuck up. We're gonna have to do something about it. Oh no, it's the next
and you
morning.
say this happened right after that phantom horse showed up again?
Oh no.
The pump house blew just as the horse was galloping away.
Oh my, this is awful. Maybe Shorty was right. Maybe that horse is a bad omen.
Maybe.
I'm more inclined to think that someone is using that horse to divert attention.
What do you mean?
It's possible that while everyone's attention was on that horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
Why on earth would someone sabotage the pump house?
Could someone be trying to get back at you for something?
I can't imagine who.
Maybe I can find out.
You don't think Tex or Shorty or Dave is somehow involved, do you?
It's possible, but I just don't know yet.
Oh my, you might not be safe there.
Maybe we should send her home.
I'll be fine, really. I want to help, and I can help.
Well, it sounds like we could certainly use your help.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can you think of any reason why someone might want you off the ranch?
No, but I'll tell you what. Ed and I will put our thinking caps on, and if anything comes to us, we'll call you. Have you called the sheriff and told him all this?
Not yet.
Tell her about the storms.
Tell me about the what?
The storms. You need to be careful when you go riding because it can be sunny one minute and pouring down rain the next.
I'll be careful.
Good. And if you have any more questions, just call.
One more thing. Until I figure out what's going on, it would probably be a good idea not to mention my suspicions to anyone at the ranch.
Of course. Keep in touch.
I will. Bye.
Well. That, yikes. And, you know, on that note, we're gonna call it a night. Y'all. What? I have so many questions. And I feel like none of them are gonna get answered. Or at least maybe not that many, you know? I'm sure y'all, like, I mean, I know you do. Y'all have all the responses. Oh, man. And Dunkmaster, I know you haven't been here that long. Ow. But, so I'm sorry to not be able to continue much longer, or sorry to end the stream now, but I'm really glad you suggested this one, because so far it's got the best soundtrack, it's got interesting people. I like that the our death scenes are, they're like, they're very special. I like it. Oh goodness. I feel kind of like we're really able to check off a lot of things on the checklist pretty quickly, but then there's like 5 more things that just show up. I don't know. It feels like different in a, I don't know, does that make sense to y'all? Do you know what do you feel the same way? It feels different than some of the other ones we've played, and I like it. But anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. We're gonna be doing this again tomorrow, right? Let's see. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Okay, yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow for more Nancy Drew. We'll find out if somebody really is sabotaging the whatever, the barn. It's not a barn. The one place. The water line. The pumps. Is it really a phantom horse? We'll see if it's just a car. Just the headlights of a car, you know? Beer Stoop, thank you for that. Oh my god. Andy, no thank you. We don't need to imagine that. None of us. No, Beer Stoop, don't encourage him. Why would you do that? We don't need to do that. Y'all, I hope you had a good time today. Thanks for joining me again for another Nancy Drew. The start of another Nancy Drew. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or morning. Whatever the fuck it is where you are. Stay safe, y'all, and take care, okay? I will see you back here tomorrow.